Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London, Hares and Piggies.
Britannia rule the waves. Britons never shall be slaves.
Never? What, never? Oh, never. What, never? Well, hardly ever. Anyway, we are at the Imperial War Museum once again. Make our way to the entrance. Alright. No, we make our way to the... Why is Colonel Major up in the watchtower? Oh well, let's talk to Colonel Major.
We owe you, civilian. But if I may, why exactly do you need a gas mask? You're not going to Islington, are you?
I need it under an underground laboratory in Islington.
Islington isn't a stroll in the park. It's a wade through a snake pit. Ever since Mill and his men took over Islington, they've locked the gates shut. As to why they wish to be locked in a tunnel cough zone is beyond me. But that's the sitrep. Our scouts reported the best entry route is the sewers via Hackney. Miller's men don't know about it. Here, keep it maintained. Otherwise, it'll break when you least want it to.
Awesome! Got the gas mask. Okay, well.
Mind the gap and all that.
We need to go to Islington, but we're not doing that part yet. We are gonna finish Archie's storyline. That's why we did this damn thing in the first place. Back to Blackheath we go. Okay, back in Blackheath. And with our gas mask on, I'll put it on off camera. And I'm gonna call for dead. Lovely. Here's what we need. The field log. Scout's honor. We're gonna play it again. Well, we've read this before. Check out my previous runs. The OG run definitely did this, or maybe even take two. Links to both playlists are in the description in this video below. Alright, so we're going to look around real quick. See what we can get. Dead hooligan. Dead Sleipnir. Oh. Another dead Sleipnir. Poor buddies. In case you haven't figured it out, I love horses. As long as you know how to behave around them, they're absolutely sweet creatures. But being that they're prey animals, they tend to spook at times. Yeah, let's see if there's anything. Okay. There's that fool. Might as well investigate the rest of Blackheath while we're here and protected. Really? Bug fruit and some dirty water in the fridge of this ruined house. Bobby pins, tickets. Okay, a bed for all you survival players. So there is a place to stay near Blackheath. Okay, so we're obviously going back to Brooks Supplies, so let's get properly fitted. Wait, are you saying the goggles could stay on while I was wearing the gas mask? Okay, doesn't touch the eyes, but it covers the mouth and the head. Oh, that's fascinating. Alright, enough of that for now. We gotta take out some hooligans from Tommies. So we gotta be extra careful with this gun. Because it does have splatter damage.
Okay, do it again.
Yeah, that hooli's toast. Is there another one on the outside? Yeah, oh yeah, there is. Not exactly worried about being weighed down right now. I took care of the ones on the outside, so now we just have to worry about the ones on the inside. So we got 3 Tommies here.
You gotta reload sometime, asshole.
Not worth piercing.
Okay, so we're gonna finish looting here. The hoolies went down quite easily. And that's it.
I wish I could meet the Queen.
Alright, so we're talking to Lieutenant Corey here.
Lieutenant Corey, at your service. Appreciate the help, you two. You help keep the casualties to a minimum. But what brings you all the way out here?
Your notes at camp sounded like you needed help.
That we did. Glad you came.
We were looking for you. Well, your regiment. I think you might know my parents.
I don't know anyone daft enough to have a kid in this hellscape. No offense.
After living it, none taken.
It would have been a distraught young couple several years ago.
Why, that's the Broderick couple, ain't it? That was, well, over a decade ago. You're their kid. I took you for dead long ago. They never stopped looking for you. Some of the lads would even ask around town for them when they went on leave. We'd keep our eyes and ears peeled for you. But that all stopped 5 or 6 years ago. Hooligans, likely the same lot you helped us with. Got them both.
Damn.
Your dad was an excellent cook. Always stayed at camp while we were out on patrol. And your mum, brilliant at stitches and all manner of field triage. A proper mess sergeant and medic team. But the hooligan raids, they fell to one of the first ones. We increased security after that. Too little, too late.
They died bravely then.
They fought to the bitter end. So we knocked on the hooligans' door loud and clear in response. We started returning the favour to those hooligans. But they organised. Never saw hooligans do the like. They pushed us out 3 days ago. And now, here we are.
Do you think I could have one of these casings?
A bullet casing. Why not? They're just rubbish now.
Yeah. That'll make a fine memento.
This may not have been my own, but in a way, it was. Home ain't always a place. Not a building, not a city. Blimey, it's not even an aeroplane.
Could have told you
I
that.
certainly hope not.
Home's wherever I feel safe. So let's go home. And by that, God blimey, I mean adventuring.
Alright, so we're not quite done with Archie.
Queen, long live our noble queen.
So, from an American standpoint, this is a complete off the beaten path here. After hearing Lieutenant Corey sing "God Save the Queen," it's amazing, and I'm sure a lot of y'all, a lot of the rest of you Yanks listening to this too and watching this, probably have thought the same thing at least once or twice. It's amazing. It's crazy how "God Save the Queen of My Country" says of the are the exact same song. Just clearly, yeah, our founding fathers decided they liked the music for "God Save the Queen," but they had to change the lyrics because, well, having broken away from the monarchy, clearly that wasn't going to do anymore. All right, enough of that. Where the hell are we? And that's a bit of a hike to the Swan to unload. Well, that's why we got the kiddo.
Sneak a peek at what we nicked.
So we need for the kiddo to open up, and so we can finish these shenanigans. All right, we'll just dump some clothing on him, just enough to keep the weight down. Yeah, that'll do. All right, so I got some crap to get rid of, and we'll do some shenanigans afterwards until Archie opens up. However, because Archie could open up at any time, I'm going to keep the cameras running, which means you're going to be seeing all the shenanigans I'm going to be doing. All right, we're going to go to Biggin Hill. I'm going to set up for Archie's post-adventuring. Okay, we're back at Biggin Hill. Stuff the junk. And just a quick look-see. Okay, that's good there. Okay. Get rid of that little nub of...
Who's there?
Uh-oh. Okay, another round of dryads coming up. Notice the direction everything's coming from. Dryads. Just let everybody do their thing. Because I found over time that if you don't, the game will crash. Especially when you have all these missiles flying, so... And we do this every time, because everything repops every time I fast travel. Okay, now that should be clear. We're going to save, just to make sure we don't have to do that again. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a place for Archie to work. And because he's a kid, there's not all that much he can do. But one thing he can do is farm. Anybody who's played the base game knows that kids can definitely do the farming. Alright, do we want to set up bug plants? No, it wouldn't be the worst idea. Get some bug fruit teas going, so we'll need to set up 12 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, next thing we need to do is sell some stuff. Where'd the kid go? Well, you know what? He has a weird way of popping up at the weirdest place. See?
A proper tool for a proper job.
Alright, now we'll grab the clothing that we took off of him. We gave him.
It's better to have a little less than lose it all to someone else.
Can I get you a drink? Let me know what you'd like.
We got the basic 4 in this settlement. The basic 4 being the bar, the clinic, the trader, and the clothier. We have those because they all make settlements happier. And they don't quite cost as much as weapon and armor shops to set up. I've already invested in this story, in case you didn't see by the amount of text that this Chica has. Alright, we'll make sure there's no miscellaneous stuff to sell. There is not, so that's good. Well, one shopping cart token. Ooh. Got plenty of pound coins, so next time I find a ion brew vending machine, we're going to be at it for a bit. Alright. So that'll lighten the load a little bit. 110 out of 220, exactly half available. That's fine. So now, we just need something to do. Because we're waiting for Archie to open up. And... just what do I want to do? Shall we do answers at last? Well, that'll get us to Covent Garden and we can start setting up a third settlement. Maybe. Oh, Dolls of the Deep. Alright, so yeah, back to the Bank of England we go. Okay, right back outside the London Mithraeum. Warn you right now, there's going to be some cultist activity here. This is a quiet section, so I can stand up temporarily to make sure we are nice and properly healed. Yeah, 1 pound bag of teaser should do the trick. Not quite. Pop a cigarette. Let's get some XP. Been forgetting about that horrifically. Shame on me. Oh, I forgot to put up... Yeah, you know what? I'll pop some pink wafers. That will make the difference up. Wait for that to go. And in we go. Inside the London Mithraeum.
Really gone? Or just hiding?
Oh, they're hiding. Hey, ran away. All right. Not sure I'm ready to go this way just yet. That wasn't very difficult. But before we go in there, got a master level lock here. There we go. Okay, we need that. I feel like we're going to need that key. Actually, we don't need that key unless it's inaccessible without a key. We have seen that before, so. Dear James Rogers. Dear all-knowing one, our sect has discovered a source of immense energy at the cabin in Greenwich. We are attempting to open a portal, but to no avail. However, our treasured blue relic appears to resonate with the source. We must contain and harness this power if we are to maintain our status as the most powerful organization in the world. These relics must be the key. I beg of you, my majestic leader, bring me the dolls, as many as you can find, at your eternal service, Kefal, or Ketal. Alright, let's finish poking about in here.
Dave, darling.
Mind the tripwire.
Nicely while we make our next move.
Okay, hold on. Laser tripwire, but I don't see anything. No grenade bouquets, no no braced guns. Weird. Heck, not even any makeshift bombs. Okay, we got another master lock there. Let's go around the other way. Ugh. Okay, we got a couple unbroken safes here. Fascinating. Oop. There we go. It's pre-war money, a gold-plated flip lighter, and a bunch of ammo. Let's try this one. Damn it. Not like I care. I got plenty of bobby pins. 9mm pistol, some pre-war money, some ticks, and some 9mm rounds. And this door gives us a large silver bar, a silver locket, another large silver bar, a lot of silver. Well, that will be useful for our science experiments. And by that I mean, yeah, energy weapons. Copper, there was some gold there. Nodding cow. Well, that's important because that's a screw. And another safe that I somehow missed. With some pre-war money. Awesome. Alright, get back to crouching. We'll save after doing all that. And now we'll go back to that other spot. We will pay a visit to the Mithraians that are here. Brother Carlisle, Brother Egg, and Brother Robot. There's a master terminal here with an advanced hack. So we will take a look at this and we'll apply what we learned in the previous example. And we'll take our first guess with the spot. Alright, we got a big fat 0 on this. Just because it's 7 letters does not make this ultimately that much more difficult. We just apply it the same way. Any plural word is not going to work because there's no S. So we can go through this and skip quite a few. Alright, let's check enemies and angered. You can see that the ends line up, which means angered is not it. Let's try disable. E-N-E-M-I-E-S. Okay, nothing matches here directly, so we'll give it a guess. Okay, we got 2 on disable, so we're getting a little closer. Let's check defense. Okay, the D's match, so, and the E's match, so we'll see if anything in between matches. It does not. Now we'll see, we'll cross it with enemies and see if nothing lines up. E-N-E-M-I-E. Okay, defense could very well be it. And it is. So, okay. So we got a couple of things here. We have a system error, a bunch of gobbledygook. Whoops.
I could give you a few pointers.
Bunch of company intramail. Wait, what was the date of that? Okay, that was before the bombs fell, so this was a temporal of Mithras from the beginning. Okay. Incoming alert from Mithras Taurus protection. Subroutines have been compromised. Hacked and reprogrammed by the cultists of Mithra. We're using Mithras Taurus protection to send a message and attract more followers to their cause. I've gone through this before, so what we'll do is we'll reset the system. And what that does, it gives us. So now we need to kill the cultists. That's okay. We got one left. Here, Brother Faraj had a sacrificial blade. Okay. And another.
Greetings, tourist. Thank you for assistance. As a tourism robot, I am not equipped to handle such threats on my own. Your intervention not only saved me from destruction, but also protected the London Mithraeum Temple and its historical artifacts. Entering Tourism Law 17,
I've never done this.
The temple at the London Mithraeum holds immense value to our cultural heritage. It is through the efforts of individuals like yourself that we can preserve it for future generations. And, Lord, your bravery and quick thinking have not gone unnoticed.
Tell me about the Mithraeum. Give me the abridged version.
I'm sorry if I offended you in any way, but as a machine, I cannot feel emotions, nor can I take offense. Short version. Those were some deluded cultists who believe in the end of the world. They were trying to destroy me, thinking I'm some sort of Mithras guru due to my knowledge programming of the temple. I'm just following my directive to protect this area and give knowledge for tourists. My systems were corrupted. You saved me. The end.
Seems like a hard cult to join. Seems difficult.
Very funny. Your humor circuitry is quite impressive.
Do you think they were actually truly cultists of Mithra?
Negative. They are unknown cultists. Their motives are unclear.
Why didn't you fight them before I hacked the terminal?
Cultists corrupted security systems for their own gain, and Entering tourism log 2B. This protectron has been programmed to remain polite, despite any insults or verbal abuse.
Aww.
End log. System reset. Resets all parameters.
I have some other questions. Who were those cultists? What was going on?
Analysis indicates that the group you encountered were members of a cult known as the Cult of Mithras. However, my programming does not have access to their entire history. It is unclear whether they were insane, actual pious followers of Mithras, or chose Mithras as their deity after taking over the building. As for the man with the half-shaved head, he appeared to be the leader of the group. I was not able to gather much information about their motives or the reason for sewing their mouths shut. However, based on their aggressive behavior towards me at the property, it is safe to say that they were a threat to the safety of this area.
Poor
Your
buddy.
assistance was appreciated.
By the way, if Brother Mithras went down, this place was going... he was going up. You okay? Did those people damage you?
I sustained some minor damage, but nothing that can't be repaired. Thank you for your timely intervention, by the way.
This is why they tell you not to join dangerous cults. Practice safe sects.
Oh, I see what you did there. I must admit, for a human, you do have a sense of humor.
Okay, these jokes are totally worth it. What is the Mithraeum?
Entering tourism log 2. The London Mithraeum was a Roman temple dedicated to the god Mithras. It was rediscovered in the 1950s during the construction of a modern office building and has since been restored and opened to the public. End log.
What are you going to do now?
I will continue to patrol this area and keep it safe. That is my program duty, after all. I feel like the Mithraeum isn't quite what it used to be. Plus, my programming requires me to repay you for your assistance. Do you have any grand places where I can work?
What? I certainly do. Brother Mithras is a freaking settler. Wow. Okay. I think it would make more sense to send him to Biggin Hill. More flat area for him to roam around in.
Mind the gap.
Holy crap, we got a settler out of this, even if he is a robot. This is awesome. Alright, we got some looting to do. Where the hell, man?
Ammo, tickets, whatever they had.
Assist a
We probably
barrel.
need to- That shadow didn't move, did it?
Okay, there you go. There's Mithras. Looking very Romanly. If that's who I think it's supposed to be, I think I would respond with, I think I liked Helios better. The hell? Is that a shadow portrait of a super mutant with a super sledge? I do believe it is. Well, these cultists were hostile either way, so we were gonna kill them. But the fact that there's something to this, and the fact that we now have Brother Mithras as a damn settler, mind-blowing. Now, as a robot, he's not going to require any sources. But we can use him for things, which means I might need to lay down more farming stuff. And did we loot everybody already? Wait, what's this here? Oh, Brother Egg. Or what's left of them. Okay, so we're done here. And we are... Wait a minute. We are done with this video. Alright, next episode. We're gonna go and find... Oh, buddy, you need some repairs. That's awesome. We got a settler. Nice. Alright, but yeah, next episode, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Bollocks. Alright, well, next episode, we're gonna get the hell out of here, and we're gonna go search for that place that was found in that note. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in, and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares, and Piggies. I'll see y'all next time.